Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream on my channel, and in this video I'm going to cover CONCACAF and do my predictions for the upcoming games in match days. Oh, actually I've forgotten, but I'll fix that up. So let's start on the table itself. I think it's going to be, so far it's a very competitive race in the top half. You got Canada, USA, Mexico, and Panama all within close distance of each other. I think along the road you'll see Panama slip away a bit, and I think it will be pretty much between these top three teams. I think they're the best of this campaign, and Honduras pretty much gone, and the rest do need to do catching up. Especially you look at El Salvador, 6 points. But let's go on to the games itself. Let's start with Jamaica versus Mexico. Jamaica come off the back of getting rid of Theo Whitmore, so perhaps they've got a better manager by now. Well, they certainly have been given the time to do that. Got a number of individual talented players, but can they do it together? Well, I found that in the last few campaigns, Jamaica were generally better away from home than they were at home. Probably a bit better now. Against the Mexico side, which haven't been the greatest in the last few matches, but I think they can turn their form back around. And will they do it this time? We'll see. They've got to be making a gap between most of these other teams. I'm stuck for this game. I'm just kind of stuck. Do I go with a draw, or do I go with a win to the side I think's got a better chance? It's kind of a hard one, but I've gone with a victory for Mexico. I'm saying Jamaica 0, Mexico 1. Up next, Honduras versus Canada. Honduras been the worst team in the octagon so far. Was it the Hex? Well, yeah, the octagon as it's referred to. And against the Canada side that have been excellent so far. They've picked up a lot of good results, such as 4 against Mexico, a draw away at the USA, and they've been on a very good run of form, and they do look on set pretty much to finish top 2, but we'll see. And coming to Honduras, who have been struggling and not even picked up a win yet, I am going to go with a victory for Canada. I think I can't see anything to really suggest that Honduras will get something out the game. So I'm going to say that will be a 2-0 win to Canada. And up next, the USA versus El Salvador. El Salvador, their strength has been away from home against, their strength's been at home. They've been getting some good results there. But then away from home, they've been poor. So I think it's going to be a bit one-sided here. The USA fans haven't been best pleased with Greg Berhalter. Bit inconsistent. There's some issues within the camp, but I think overall this is a good team, a well-built team that I think will go far in this qualification race. And I think at home they don't tend to be doing bad. I think they'll win this game, not comfortably. I think it'll be pretty hard to break El Salvador down, but I am going to say it will be the USA 2, El Salvador 0. I just think the US have more to offer, and being at home helps too. Where are they playing? They're playing in Columbus, which might hinder El Salvador too, given the climate. Up next, we go to the last game of this match day 9. Costa Rica versus Panama. Now you feel that if Costa Rica are gonna get into this 4th place position, then they're gonna have to win this game. And from Panama's point of view, if they can draw this game and then get a draw in their next game against Jamaica, which I'll talk about later, then you think that the competition's time's up and Panama are kind of away from the rest. Thomas Christensen, the manager, former Leeds manager, I think he's been the big reason why Panama are in this position. Being at home also helps, but however, going into this game without their best player is a bit worrying, and then you look at Costa Rica, who have been disappointing. We've got a lot of old players that have, and they've not done a great job at recruiting young talent yet. So, but I think down the road, their fixtures from here are going to get easier, and they can claw themselves back into the race. Having Keylor Navas helps as well, the best goalkeeper in CONCACAF. He's helped taking Costa Rica to a World Cup quarter final. So, I think set pieces might help for Costa Rica too, and I think they will win this game. Costa Rica did also get a draw at Panama, which they can take confidence out of. And I'm going to say it will be a win for Costa Rica. I'm saying Costa Rica 2, Panama 1, and it makes the race a bit more interesting. I think Costa Rica are a bit stronger in this fixture. So then we go down to match day 10, and we're going to start with Canada versus the USA. What a game. Now, this is going to be, if either team can win this game, then their chances of an early qualification will be enhanced. I think that it's going to be it'll be a close game, but if they both have got some good players, good team. Canada not having Alphonso Davies is a miss, but that doesn't mean they don't think they're good enough to win, which they certainly are. It's the USCA team who didn't beat Canada at home. Bit inconsistent. They've only won away at Honduras, so I'm sure they'll take a draw, but they'll prefer to win. Well, that's the obvious, but they've got a number of players that can do it for them. Christian Pulisic and Adams and McKennie are a good midfield partnership to have, along with whoever else they might play. I think it'll be a close enough game. Canada probably being a bit better, and I've got a draw, but do I go 0-0 or 1-1? I'm leaning towards 0-0. I think Canada might lose a bit of their spark with having not had on Alphonso Davies in the side, and the US don't have a particular prolific goal scorer to really say that they could get this away win, which they could, but the chances are against them. But yeah, I'm going to go with a draw here. So now we go to Mexico versus Costa Rica. I've heard that Mexico are having no fans in the stadium, but they're still good at home. Costa Rica are a team that's better defensively, well organized, and not too much in the attack. So they're not a team that gets battered, but the goal scoring threat doesn't seem much. Raul Jimenez won't be available for Mexico, and Lozano's won't be either. But I think at the back, Mexico are solid as well. I think, and having won in Costa Rica, Mexico will take some confidence from that. They've got some young talent brewing up, like Lioness. I'm going to go with a Mexico win here, and it's going to be a 2-0 victory. Up next, we look at go into Central America, Panama versus Jamaica. Now, Jamaica, I have mentioned they're better away, and I think they could get a result here. A win will do wonders, but make this race for fourth place that much more interesting. But Panama will like to feel they've still got a shot at getting the top three. I don't think they will, but there's an argument to suggest that they could get there. I think Jamaica, with Mikel Antonio, Leon Bailey, Kemar Roof, Jamar Nicholson, Ethan Pinnock at the back, they've certainly got the capability of doing something, and they'll want to wipe away whatever happened into that 3-0 home loss to Panama in the second game. Or is it first game? I think it was the second game, but I think this will be a fairly balanced game. I am going to go with a 1-1 draw because I think Jamaica, from what I've seen, have been stronger away, and Panama don't stand out as a team that will consistently be winning games at home. So I think a draw is about the right results here. And then we go to Honduras versus El Salvador. Not much to say here. But Honduras, both sides are going to need to get their act together. I think this will be a win, though. I think that it will be a fairly competitive game. I think also Honduras aren't quality-wise, they're not behind all these teams very much. But I think the bottom for a reason, not won a game. They found points hard to come by. But coming up against an El Salvador team that have struggled on the road, I think they can get something here. I'm going to go Honduras 2, El Salvador 1. And let's get into this last match day: Jamaica versus Costa Rica. This is a game I think that could go either way. Jamaica got the better attack, but as I mentioned, poorer at home. That might turn out not to be the case. However, we'll see. And Costa Rica, I think, will be shut up shop here. I've looked at 1-0 Costa Rica. I've looked at 2-1 Jamaica. I think Jamaica will probably dominate in terms of chance creation and possession. It's another one that's kind of hard, not too straightforward to go by. But I do have a result, and I think this both sides could easily happen. Fairly about even. I am going to say it's Jamaica 0, Costa Rica 0. Next, we go to the USA versus Honduras. And I think USA, they've got no reason not to win here. Much more established players. And I think it'll be comfortable enough. Pulisic, Adams, McKennie, John Brooks, which I don't think he's had, but I think they can do what they do best here up in the attack. A very creative. Again, and Honduras winning away is tough, and when you go to a game like this, it's going to be much tougher. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to say United States 3, Honduras 1. And next, we go to Mexico versus Panama. I think this could be an interesting game here. I think there's talent in both squads. Significant more in Mexico, but never know. And being at home will help as well. Panama don't have their star, our man. Mexico also don't have their best attacking players, but they do also have the depth and squad where they can rotate more than Panama, and I think they'll have more energy to be themselves and be quick and create a lot of chances. And I am going to say it's going to be Mexico. Oh, here we are. Mexico 3, Panama 1. I think there is a gap in class between the two of them, and I think it's going to be a Mexico win. And finally, we go to El Salvador versus Canada. El Salvador will be happy to go back home, although playing against a Canada team that's going to be wanting to fight back. And if they have won, if Canada have beaten the USA, then they might be in a position to get a big step closer to the World Cup, if not qualify. I think this will be a less straightforward game because El Salvador are at home, and they've even done things like get a draw at home to the USA. So they're not going to be an easy team to beat. But I think overall, Canada have enough. I am going to say it's going to be El Salvador 1, Canada 2. So they're my predictions. What do you make of them? And should be an interesting set of games coming up. But in the meantime, the road to 2022 continues.